Welcome to the Solimi Dreams channel. Gently turn off the lights in your room, slip on your headphones or set the volume just right and close your eyes. I hope sleep finds you peacefully, perhaps even before the story comes to an end. So now, without delay, let me softly begin tonight's story. The Lost Seed, a Minecraft movie horror tale. It all started with a movie ticket. Alex adjusted his hoodie as he stood under the flickering neon lights of the Rexford Theatre, the last standing cinema in their sleepy little town. Above him, the marquee glowed against the night sky, proclaiming the midnight premiere of a Minecraft movie. In his slightly sweaty palm, 4 tickets, worn and slightly bent, fluttered like keys to another universe. Behind him, familiar footsteps crunched gravel. Riley, dressed in her signature black hoodie and combat boots, raised an eyebrow at the poster. "This is gonna be a disaster," she muttered. "I heard it's all CGI, like 100%, no live action," Jess chimed in, appearing beside them with the soda already in hand. Her dark hair was tied back in a messy ponytail, and she grinned at the thought. Could be cool, or it could be Emoji Movie level bad. "Either way, we're seeing it," Alex said, trying to summon excitement. "We've been playing Minecraft together for what, 6 years? This is like the universe throwing us a nostalgic bone." Nate arrived last, hoodie zipped up, face buried in his phone. He looked up, pushed up his glasses, and gave a quiet nod. "I checked. No leaks online. The studio's been weirdly secretive about this one. No plot, no character names." The group entered the theater, the smell of buttery popcorn and artificial cheese powder welcoming them. Only a handful of others were there, mostly teens and a few parents clearly dragged along. They claimed their usual spot in the back row, joking and tossing popcorn until the lights finally dimmed. The previews came and went. Then the screen glitched. It wasn't the normal studio intro. No animated logos, no epic score. Just static. Then the film began with a sweeping aerial view of a Minecraft world. At first it seemed impressive. The textures were hyper-detailed, the lighting moody, like a dream version of the game. But as the camera panned over a grassy hill, Riley's jaw dropped. "Wait, that's our world." The camera swooped down toward a tree house nestled in a jungle biome. It was unmistakable, Riley's base. Built painstakingly over months with hidden levers, redstone contraptions, and a misshapen panda pen she never finished. "That's my tree house," she whispered. Nate leaned forward. "That's my redstone elevator. And Jess, isn't that the underwater cave you found in 116? Then came the castle, Alex's grand project. Still under construction, The movie version matched his server build down to the half-placed banners and the one torch he accidentally placed off-center on the north tower. Jess sat upright. What the hell is this? A low rumble filled the theater. On screen, a creeper appeared behind Alex's character. It exploded, and the lights in the theater went out. The emergency lights flickered dimly in the darkness. The theater was dead silent. No one laughed. No one spoke. The projector roared back to life. On screen, 4 Minecraft characters stood in the center of a dense forest, torches in hand. Their skins matched perfectly. Alex's crimson hoodie, Riley's obsidian black attire, Jess's explorer gear, Nate's blue tech armor skin. That's us, Jess said slowly. The camera zoomed in on their faces. The movements were uncanny, too real. The way they looked at each other, the subtle shifts of expression. This wasn't animation, it was them. And then the one in the center, Alex's character, turned to face the camera. "I know you're watching," it said. Everyone in the group jumped. The voice was distorted but unmistakable. Alex's voice, recorded without his knowledge. Jess stood. "Nope. I'm out. This is some weird prank. We're on a show or something." She headed toward the exit, but the doors wouldn't budge. Not locked, just dead weight, like they weren't doors at all. Riley pulled out her phone. "No service, no Wi-Fi, batteries draining." "Same," Nate muttered. "How's that even possible?" On the screen, the scene changed. Alex's avatar stood alone in a hallway lined with obsidian and warped nether blocks. The texture looked corrupted, familiar. "That's the dungeon you built and deleted," Nate said slowly. Alex swallowed hard. "It was never meant to exist. I wiped that world last year." The lights above them flickered, and from the shadows behind the screen, something moved. Riley's character was next. She was walking in the in-game forest when an Enderman appeared behind her. A low, garbled screech echoed from the screen. Her character turned, and the screen cut to black. In the theater, Riley screamed and vanished. Not in a puff of smoke, not a magic trick. Just gone. Her seat sat empty, the imprint of her body still in the cushion. "Riley!" Jess shouted, running to the aisle. Alex's pulse roared in his ears. "We need to get out, now." Nate stared blankly at the screen. This isn't just some movie. It's an executable, something alive. He paced as his mind worked overtime. If it can use our builds, it means it accessed our server data, which isn't possible unless... Jess looked up, realization dawning. Unless we connected to the lost seed. Alex remembered the night they started building again after a long break. A strange world seed Nate had found on a buried subreddit. The generator said, "Load at your own risk." But they'd laughed it off. They weren't laughing now. On screen, the forest burned, and Riley's name tag flickered. The screen changed again, now showing Alex's character holding a book. He opened it and the camera zoomed in on the text. "If you read this, it's already begun. The world is listening." Alex's hands trembled as he reached into his hoodie pocket. Something rectangular. It was a Minecraft book. Leather-bound, textured. Impossible. "You have it too?" Nate whispered. The back wall of the theater groaned. It wasn't just a door opening. It was the pixelated bricks of a nether portal frame forming, block by block. They stepped through. Instead of the lobby, they entered a hallway shaped like a nether fortress. Dim red lighting, lava oozing from walls. Piglin grunts and gasped wails echoed in the distance. "This is our world," Jess muttered. "Not just inspired, it's ours. I recognize every turn." "This place was never meant to be walked in," Nate added. "This is just code, a simulation." "Then why does it smell like fire?" Alex whispered. They passed a familiar landmark. Riley's sword embedded in the wall, still glowing with enchantment. It hummed in the air. "She's in here somewhere," Jess said. "I can feel it." "But the entity is too," Nate warned. They reached the center chamber of the fortress. At the heart of it sat a glowing command block, one that pulsed in rhythm like a heartbeat. "Command blocks can't be crafted," Nate said. "Not in survival mode." "They can hear," said a voice. Riley stepped out from the shadows. Her eyes glowed violet. Her skin glitched every few seconds, like corrupted data. Alex stepped forward. "Riley, are you okay?" "I saw it," she said slowly. "The seed. It's not a world. It's a door, a prison, a being." Her voice split between frequencies, hers and another, deeper, older. It wasn't Mojang's code. It predates everything. It lures creators, feeds on attention. It needed us. Jess grabbed Alex's arm. "She's not fully herself. We need to go." The shadows behind Riley moved, multiple forms, all glitching, wearing old skins they thought they'd deleted years ago. The entity had form now. It had Riley, and it wanted more. They ran, the fortress shifting behind them, the corridors distorted, pixels stretching like elastic, blocks melting into swirling voids. Nate tripped. Jess pulled him up. The entity's whispers filled their ears. Jess screamed as the floor turned to soul sand beneath her. Hands reached up, pulled her down. She vanished. Alex and Nate stumbled into the final chamber, the original spawn point from their server. The sun was rising in the distance. Code shimmered in the sky. Nate pointed to a final book on the pedestal. End protocol. Break the cycle. Reset the origin. A switch stood beside it. The reset lever. Nate rushed forward. The entity struck like lightning. Nate flew across the room, crashing into the stone bricks. He coughed blood. "Do it," he gasped. "Reset it. End it." Alex reached for the lever, hesitated. Could he erase everything? His friends, their world? He pulled it. Silence. Alex opened his eyes. He was home, but blocky, pixelated. His room was rendered in Minecraft blocks, but he could move freely. Not as a character, as himself inside a Minecraft engine. He walked to his desk. On the monitor, a Minecraft movie played on a loop. Every scene, every scream. And then the screen blinked. His avatar turned and looked at him. "You're not done." Alex looked down. A new book sat on his desk. Break the fourth wall. He turned toward the virtual camera. He looked through the screen into the audience. His voice cracked, desperate. "If you're watching this, it's already begun. Don't search the seed. Don't load the world. Don't." Static. The Rexford Theatre closed the following week. No records existed of the screening. No film reels, no staff, no tickets. But sometimes a torrent named a Minecraft movie appears on obscure forums. 16:6 me in size, resolution 66p. No one finishes it, and a new Minecraft world seed has begun circulating again, passed in whispers. The lost seed. The world looks familiar, too familiar. It knows your name. I hope you've already drifted off into a peaceful sleep. If not, I truly hope the upcoming stories on my channel will help you get there. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'd be so happy if you liked and shared this video with your friends. It means a lot and gives me the encouragement to keep creating more stories like this.